Hello students, in this class of ours we are going to study two things. One is electron dot representation of positive ions and another is formation of electronegative ions. Electronegative ions, electropositive, electronegative. So for this is if I say sodium and another one is say magnesium, yet another one if I write aluminum, we have seen atomic number is 11, atomic number, it is atomic number 11, in case 12, in here it is 13, and yet another if I write potassium it is 19, and if I write calcium the atomic number is 20. Electronic configuration, I will not write the complete thing, you know it is electronic configuration 2, 8 and 1, 2, 8 and 2, 2, 8 and 3, 2, 8, 8 and 1, 2, 8, 8 and 2. Number of electrons in the outermost orbit or valence electrons. Valence electrons 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. So electron dot representation. Electron dot representation. See, in electron dot representation, what we do is we put one dot on the symbol of an element, one dot for every electron present in valence electron. Please do understand, one dot for every electron present only in the valence electrons. So how as many electrons are present in the valence electron, those many dots on the symbol of an element is put, that is electron dot structure. So I will write here, for this let me write electron dot structure. Please understand electron dot structure because one more column we need. So it will be Na, say dot, magnesium 2 dots, aluminum 3 dots, potassium again 1 dot, and calcium again 2 dots, because these are the number of 1 dot, 2 valence electron 2 dots, 3 valence 3 dots, 1 valence electron 1 dot, and 2 valence electrons 2 dots. Now here will be the ion formed. This is Na plus, this is Mg2 plus, this is Al3 plus, this is K plus 1, and this is Ca2 plus. Monovalent, divalent, and this is trivalent, again monovalent, divalent, and these are positive ions. So monovalent, positive ions, and positive ions are called cations. Now we will see the formation of electronegative ions. And to begin with, let us take the case of chlorine. If I take chlorine, the atomic number is 17. So 17 protons, 17 electrons, 2, 8 and 7. Overall charge is 0. And now it is having 7 electrons in the outermost orbit. So this is supposed to have 8 because it will try to become stable. For that it needs to have a noble gas configuration. For that it needs to have 8 in third. And it cannot lose 7 because of energy consideration. On the contrary, it will gain 1. So it will become like this: Cl 2, 8 and 7 plus 1 electron. This will become Cl 2, 8 and 8. Chlorine 2, 8 and 8. Now in this if you see, protons still are 7, electrons are 18, minus 1. So this will develop minus 1. And these are called anions. See, anions are written like this, anion. I always suggest to my students, this is put together, it is written like anion. But I say A negative ion. Anion I visualize as this A negative ion. So this will be there with you for all your life, you will not forget. Any anion is A negative ion. Anion is A negative ion. So cation is undoubtedly a positive ion. So this is monovalent anion formed by chlorine. If another one that you want to see, that we can say that of oxygen. See, oxygen is having atomic number is 8, plus 8, minus 8, 2 and 6, overall charge 0. This cannot do 6, it will gain 2. For gaining 2, it will become 2. On gaining 2, it will become 6 plus 2 electrons. So this will become O, 2 and 8. 2 and 8. So now this will have as plus 8 minus 10. So this will have minus 2, so 2 minus, and this is divalent anion. Di because it is having valency 2, anion because it is negative ion. So that was about oxygen, and this is oxide ion. First one was chloride ion. Now we will see nitride ion, formation of nitride ion. If I take nitrogen here and I keep here 2 and 5 plus 7 minus 7 overall charge 0, this cannot lose, it cannot lose 5 because of energy consideration. On the contrary, it has to gain 3. So on gaining 3, 2 and 5 plus 3 electrons, this will become as N 2 and 8. So plus 7 minus 10 minus 3. So this will have minus 3, and this is trivalent anion ion. This is nitride ion. Nitride ion. This is more than enough for us to understand. Further, if you wanted to see, you could also make out of sulfur and see. And for fluorine also you can see. Fluorine will have 1 and sulfur will have 2. That we can see subsequently. But let me write here for you now. I made chlorine, then I made oxygen, and then for nitrogen. So we will see electron dot representation. Once again, let me tell you, electron dot representation is for the ions, and as many dots are put on the symbol of an element, as many electrons are present in the outermost orbit. Though there is a little difference while writing, the positive and negative ions form this way. So this is chlorine, atomic number 7, 2, 8 and 1. This is 8 and it is 7, 2 and 6. This will be 2 and 5. This will gain, number of electrons that it will gain is 1. 1 electron. So if I write chlorine here, I will put just 1 dot, and if I write oxygen here, I will put 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6, and if I have nitrogen here, 2, 2 and 1 here I can put. Now if it becomes on gaining, it becomes 2, 8 and it is 8. Sorry, it is 2, 8 and 7. So I was supposed to put 7, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6 and 1, 7. 2, 8 and 7. Chlorine is, I'm sorry, this is 2 and 8, 8, 2, 6, 2 and 5, 7. So it was like this. Now if I make a chloride ion, the difference here is, in the case of positive, I just put a symbol and positive, but here I have to write chlorine within the bracket. I have to enclose and 1, and that will be because 2 to 4 to 6, and this is 7. Now I have made it 8. So because of the presence of 8 electrons, 1 negative charge has come. Now if I write oxygen, I have to write it like this: O, 2 to 4 to 6 and to 8. It was 6 here, 8 here, so it becomes 2 negative. And in case I want to write nitrogen, see 2 to 4 and 1, 5, 2 to 4 to 6 and to 8. So here 2 to 4 and 1, 5, we have gained 3, so this will become 3 minus. This is electron dot representation of the negative ions, or called anions.